The AyeAye meeting presents CrownTalk. Hi, my name is Rebecca, aka ReRe, and this is a Crown Talk mini moment. Hey guys and girls, Crown ones and attendees. Oh, my mind went blank. Oh, there it goes. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. Sitting on your thrones, wearing your crown. If you don't have your crown, no judgment here, but I'll wait. Okay, so this is a Crown Talk mini moment. I call it a mini moment because to me, I'm just doing some self-evaluation with my life, and I just wanted to share. I believe that we are all crowned, and with that being said, in order to be crowned is just living your life and experiences and learning from them. And saying at the end of the day, yes, I got this, or however, whatever you guys or men say to cheer yourself on. I think I say the word yes every day to somebody about something. I'm always trying to encourage people or just be a cheerleader for other people. Why not? It's not going to hurt me at all. But I'll tell you what does stress me out at times. I realize that, and this may not go just for me, but sometimes I try to be the fixer. I try to fix everybody else's problems. And sometimes that's not the case. That's not what I should be doing. I'll say that. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about trying to fix or be like the fixer. But sometimes all you're supposed to do is just listen and just experience whatever the issue is with that person. I'll share. So about a year ago, I was going through some things in life and I was trying to fix it. And I was trying to do everything I could possibly do to fix what God had already pretty much planned out 100 years ago. And I kept thinking, well, if I did this and if I do that, then this won't happen. And it didn't matter because basically I was in the way. And sometimes that happens to us when our loved ones are going through something or if somebody comes with a problem. For example, it's always that money issue. Sometimes it is God's plan for people to be broke. It just is. Because how are they going to learn if you keep giving them money? Like you're trying to put a Bandaid on the problem and it's just like, number one, they're broke. And they keep telling you that they're going to pay you back. And you're giving them the money for the third time. And it's like, sis, sir, they're not going to pay you back. But it's like you are trying to help them and you're trying to fix it. And like I said, it may be God's plan for them to be at the bottom of the barrel. That way they can work themselves back up on the ladder. And you know how they say that you can teach a man to fish or you can give him fish for one day. And if you're giving that man fish every day, he's never going to learn how to fish. Or woman. Again, no judgment here. But yeah, sometimes I do go into a fix-it mode where I'm like, okay, well, this is what I can do. This is what I want to do. Let me see how I can fix it. And that can cause me or that can cause you to stress yourself out where if you're burnt out, who's going to fix you? Like, who's going to get you back together? Who's going to tell you, you know what, that's enough. You're done. Like, no, because sometimes we get so caught up in other people's lives that we're not thinking about, okay, what is the outcome or the effect that this is going to have on me? Especially, sometimes the people don't even ask you to fix it. You just go into fix mode. And it's like, I just want to come and tell you my problem. I didn't want you to fix it. When I have conversation with my mother, I always have to come to her and say, I am coming to you to vent. I don't need you to fix anything. I just need you to listen. That's like my disclaimer. And sometimes I have to take that because I can tell her, this is happening with this. And she's like, well, this is what you need to do. No. I just need you to listen. Because sometimes, like I said, you have to experience certain things in order to know what to do if it happens the next time. Because life is just like it's a cycle. And so if someone's continually fixing everything for you, then how are you going to learn how to do it yourself, basically? And the other way around, if you're always fixing something for somebody, then that one day when you're just burnt out and you done had enough, and it couldn't even be like, well, last time I came over here, you gave me $100. I'm just trying to come back and get another $100. And it's like, I don't got it. And then of course, when you ain't got it, they looking at you funny like, well, why not? No, like, why don't you have it? You owe me $200 now because I've been giving you $100 every 2 weeks trying to fix it or put a Bandaid on it. And it's not working anymore. So, yes, I will say that you have to balance out your life and you can't always fix other people's problems, unfortunately. I believe in God, so I would just say pray about it. Maybe God wants them to have a trial. That way they'll have a testimony. I mean, you can't stand in the way of that. You can still be there for them. You don't have to put a Band-Aid on it. Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to figure it out themselves. I remember when I was in my 20s. Yeah, I was in my 20s. And I was not working. I lost my job. Believe it or not, somebody let me go. And my mom was like, okay, well, I'll, help you with your bills. I was staying by myself. I was being independent. Trying to be. And she was like, if you, in 3 months, you need to find a job. And I was getting unemployment, but of course, that is never enough. So she was like, well, I'll help you with your bills, but you're going to need to make sure that by the end of the 3rd month, you have a job. And so I was trying to pay my bills, but also in the same sense, I was young. I was trying to treat myself as well. I did have a job. And I was buying stuff and doing stuff here and there because I knew my mom was going to help me pay my bills. And AyeAye wasn't aware that I didn't care that I wasn't working. And so I told my mom, I was like, I have this bill. And she's like, what'd you do with your money? And I was like, I was hungry and I needed this and that. I was eating out. Everything that you would do if you were employed is what I was doing. Again, I was in my 20s. I was experiencing life. But yeah, AyeAye has sent me a notice and I was like, well, my mom's going to pay for it or whatever. We're good. My mother did not pay for it and my lights got cut off on a Friday. Very disrespectful. And she would not pay my light bill to get it cut back on. And I was so upset with her. And she was like, okay, I'm helping you, but now you're just taking advantage of it and you're going to have to come, stay with us until you get your lights cut back on. It took me 5 days to come up with the money to get my lights cut back on. But again, that was me taking advantage of her help and her almost turning into a hindrance of me just being comfortable with her paying my bills. Needless to say, after that situation, I definitely found me a job. And so, yeah, you can't stress sitting on your throne, being stressed out, about somebody else's life, or they're coming up to you, always asking, and you're realizing that they're not even helping themselves. The great Coolio said that, you can't help me if you can't help yourself. So, that is the truth. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Don't stress yourself out. You can help people, but just think about and evaluate how you're helping them and making sure that you're not a hindrance. That's the word, yes. A hindrance to helping them. I believe in supporting people. I'm really, really pushing that. I believe in trying to help people, not hinder them or make me be the go-to person. Y'all know I'm antisocial and I don't really be talking to people like that. But when people are, in pain, not in pain, but just having a problem or an issue, I turn into an automatic social worker. And sometimes I have to be like, okay, Rebecca, this is not the help that you should be giving them. Like I said last year, I was trying to rearrange my whole entire life for somebody. And the guy was just like, you'll get out the way. Can you move? I'm trying to do something over here. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I moved out the way. So I just wanted to share that mini Crown Talk mini moment with you. Again, I believe that we are all crowned because we all go through something in life. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really do appreciate it. And this has been a Crown Talk mini. And as always, please do not forget your crown.